welcome, welcome. If you guys are joining in tonight to join with us for our Uinta's backpacking trip, we're going to put that on hold at the moment, and instead we're going to shake it up just a little bit and do a little bit of board games. So I have Zachary Manning with me tonight, and sadly we don't have a face camera, so he is waving and I am waving to you all through the background. But tonight we're going to be doing something super fun. I've always wanted to do this game. It's the Choose Your Own Adventure game. We have two different versions in store, and I haven't played it, and Zach says he hasn't played it, but you can play it multiple times because it's going to change every single time you play it, and there's 5 different chapters, and the chapters can turn out different every single time.
Have you ever played House on the Hill?
Yeah, like
so
the haunts.
Yeah. So like you're not building the house, you're just building the story.
Yeah.
It's different every time.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of the feel I'm getting, definitely, of kind of get into explaining how it works. Is we'll start on the first page, and then just like the books were back in, I don't know, like the 70s or something, you'll read it, have a little story, and then it'll have you make a decision. And depending on what decision you do, and or there's challenges on these cards, and so if you fail a challenge or if you succeed in a challenge, it will also determine like what page, quote unquote, we go to and stuff like that. So pretty simple. This is our psychic scale, and we want to stay as high as possible because the higher levels that we get, the better results and benefits we gain during the story, and also bad things happen if we're at 1. Same, or rather actually opposite for our danger meter. The danger zone, we want to be as low as possible because, and which is so interesting because it always starts at 3. It never goes to 2, which is weird because there's going to be challenges and dangers on these cards. We have to roll a die, and we have to meet and or be below our danger level. So if we have to beat it. That's my bad. You have to match or be above our danger level. So if you ever roll a 1 or 2, you just fail. But it's going to get harder and harder. So soon we will have, like, if we're all the way up here at 6, the only number we can roll to save ourselves is a 6. And so, yeah, really interesting.
Yeah, so this is like House on the Hill because like you have
like
all those dice, and then you hit, if you like roll below the number of like the curse, then you get the curse.
Yeah, it's I'm really interested to see how this goes. The other thing is it starts you out because we just got sucked into a portal, and we're going to the House of Danger, and all that we had on us was a bottle of water and a pocket knife. And there's also cool things because like the pocket knife will give us a boost, and a lot of items will. So like the pocket knife will give us a boost against physical challenges, and we get +1 to our dice result, which is really cool. Or like our water bottle is discard at any time to lower the danger meter by 3, which is really cool because I imagine this danger meter is going to get pretty high pretty quickly. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never played this, so I'm
never
really
played it safe.
Never played it safe. That's right. So pretty basic setup. Sounds like a pretty just straightforward way to play. A little more in depth than I was thinking it was going to be, so I'm really happy about that. But it tells us for 2 minutes, and I'll set a timer for 2 minutes. We get to look at the backside of this this board because it has like a picture on it, an intricate picture and we get to study it.
Just the board?
Yeah, we get to study it for 2 minutes, and then we have to turn it over, and we don't get to look at it again.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of walking.
I'm gonna have you come back over here as we do this for 2 minutes. A second.
Hold for technical difficulties.
Okay, and also, if you guys are joining with us, talk to us through our, King Vavavoom. Thanks for joining tonight. help us make decisions.
Absolutely.
And anyone else, we're gonna take a little pause after reading every card, and let's go through this together and make decisions together. So let's see. I'm gonna adjust this camera. Just want to make sure that everything visible. So we got our water bottle.
Is there enough light?
Pocket knife. When we bring that back, we will. Yeah. And then,
Where are you
should
wanting
be
it?
good. Huh?
Where are you wanting it?
Oh,
The
we'll
light?
use those later. Yeah.
No, the light.
Oh, I'll put it back after you come over. And for 2 minutes. Okay. So I've set. Okay, this is what we got. Yeah.
Whoa. There's like an alien chef up top.
Yeah, is that like I don't know if that's a chef hat or like a hair or something.
Hair bonnet.
There's like silos of water by him.
Random sword stabbing water. An ice cube on the right.
Lockers with
Lockers.
goop. And a big ice cube, is that on the right?
Yeah.
Kinda
Almost
looks
like the parrot or the whatever building, the opera building almost.
like. Where?
The back.
Oh, like
Right
the
here.
Sydney Opera.
Yeah. Random little frog. What exactly were we looking for?
It just says to study it for 2 minutes.
The third light is on, whatever that is.
Of like, yeah, is that like an oven or a timer? There's trash on the left side.
I think we're on the inside of
Like a school?
something. I don't know. Doesn't it feel like we're like on the inside of something, like looking out or something? I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be for like our perspective or something. I don't know.
I mean, this still doesn't make any sense.
Oh, this kind of looks like a courtyard, like a pool. Maybe it's not just like a
Yeah,
random
like it
pond.
looks a lot like just a school, because like the track and field or whatever. I don't know what the pond would be like. Pool, like fencing or something with the sword, and then just like the lockers, and then the building. I don't know what the building is.
Beep, 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 beep. All right.
Wait, hold on. Flip it back over.
All right. So we start 3. Danger. Psychic power is 3.
Huzzah! Magic powers.
Okay. Let's start it. Okay. So it says to always keep this on top so we can't like ruin things for ourselves. So draw a card. And let's do it. Okay. The Grounds, Chapter 1. It's a Tuesday morning in late June, and you wake up in the cold sweat. The nightmares came again last night. Even though you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator, you haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had for these past few weeks. In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You're still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone ring downstairs in your basement, where you have your combination office and the research laboratory. What's a combination office?
Combination office?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, multiple, like the gym teacher, the piano teacher, I don't know.
You dash down to the lab to answer it. I need, a weak voice says when you pick up the receiver. I need your help. You hear a loud click and the phone goes dead. But you were prepared. While the caller was talking, you activated your high-speed telephone tracking device. It instantly displays the caller's number, 555-7259. You call back the number right away, but there's no answer. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, you were disappointed to learn the number is unlisted. You sense the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares. Later, while at the Hedgebrook police station to return a night scope you borrowed for a recent stakeout, you describe a mysterious phone call and continue on story card 1. This is like, it's like setting up like a character for us.
Right?
I like
Hold
it.
on. So like, no matter how you start, are you always gonna get like the first one, or
I think so. I think this is how you always start.
this is always how it's gonna start?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
Um,
always gonna start with number 1 on chapter 1.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
You just you describe the mysterious phone call and your recurring dreams to your friend Sergeant Morrison. You'll be Sergeant Morrison.
Dude, I got you. What's up? That call does sound strange. We'll look into it.
And about that,
And about that house in your dreams. I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden House out on Hedgebrook Road.
Detective Murphy sticks his mustache face into the room. Modern house, ornate gate. That sounds like a Marsden place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out here. Detective Murphy takes a puff of his pipe.
There, that place is haunted. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've had a file on the Marsden House for years, and I'm sure of it.
He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and the phone number written on the front jumps out at you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call.
Gasp!
Gasp, the Marsden House. Okay, so the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic senses were right. Draw clue 26 to discover your goal. Okay. All right.
Apparently we're charting something.
This is a D&D group. Clue 26. Okay. Clue. Chapter 1 goal. Get inside the Marsden House. Alright, that's our goal for this game.
Alright.
Is that gonna shut up? Get inside the Marsden House. Okay. Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife. Ding, ding. Preparing for a new investigation. I like how he just returned a scope that he had at a stakeout.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I'm gonna grab a bottle of water and a pocket knife. Half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. The house futuristic look. Oh, I wonder if that's what we were looking at, the house.
Yeah.
It has a futuristic look. It's not like a school or anything.
Oh.
The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and the wrought iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains.
I wonder then if that picture, so it wasn't from any necessary point of view. It was just a lot of stuff that's either going to be in the house or around the house. Or just
some psychic portal that we're looking through or something. Oh, it's like the dream. We were looking through a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But all this stuff is not necessarily going to be where that stuff is. It's just anything on that picture is what we're going to.
Oh, we're going to see eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though the air is balmy and chill travels down your spine, the gathering clouds of the horizon hint at a brewing summer thunderstorm. Okay, I think this is the first decision. Okay. So, if you search the wall for a way in, so we're trying to find a way in, past into the residence, go to story card 13. If you climb the gate, then go to story card 7.
So we can either climb the gate or go through the wall?
Yeah, so I think we can either climb the gate just upright, going in, or we can go around the house searching for a way into the house. Maybe an opening or something.
I'm so sorry. What was the first one again?
Just going around the grounds, finding some natural way in, maybe I don't know. Maybe we're looking for a gate not to climb over, or maybe a hole in the fence or a hedge. I don't know.
Because what if there's a dog or something?
That's true.
But what if there's not?
But it says a chain fence. Oh no, it's locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. So I'm assuming.
Oh, the gate is wrapped in steel chains.
Yeah,
okay.
So it looks like it's a shut down residence.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat?
How many people we got?
We got 3 people. And if you don't want to participate necessarily, that's totally fine. If you're just here for the ride, let's do it. But I'll give a few seconds to have you guys cast your vote, and if you don't cast a vote, we'll just pick me and Zach.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either one's okay for me. I think we're gonna go over the fence. No dog. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay. So we go. We climb over the fence. So we go
there's totally gonna be a dog though. Just watch.
Or a cat. Probably.
Or a camel. Just freak it.
Go number 7. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Card number 7. You pull yourself over the rusting gate and land with a crunch on the gravel driveway leading towards the house. But before you can survey your surroundings, you hear a guttural sound coming from your left.
Oh no!
You encounter a shadowy, hunched-over figure emerging from the darkened doorway of a decrepit gatehouse. You can just barely make out eyes and white fangs dripping with saliva. The figure crouches as if to spring forward at any moment. Who's there? You stammer suddenly. The creature lunges at you, snarling. You spot a guardhouse not far away. If you can get past the creature, you might be able to hide there. Or perhaps you should just turn and flee up the driveway towards the main house. Continued on black. Okay. Here's a challenge. Optional challenge. Fight the creature. Okay, so... Oh my gosh.
Wait, we don't even know what the creature is? We don't even know if it's a dog?
No, we don't know if it's a dog or not.
Just a creature.
This is the picture that it has.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Let's not fight that. No.
Well, it says, that's challenge 10.
Challenge 10.
So we have to...
Still chapter 1.
Yeah, so it's...
Wait, we either fight it or what? Run away?
Oh, no, because this is just the challenge. Okay, so we can... So if we win, we draw a clue 10.
Oh.
But if we lose, then we raise danger meter by 2.
Okay, so we gotta roll first.
Yeah, if we decide. So we don't have to do the challenge. So it is a strength challenge, which means we can use our pocket knife and add 1 to the roll. These are options. We can, if you run into the guardhouse, go to story card 19. If you run up the driveway, go to story card 8. So either way, we're going to be running away, but we can also get an additional clue. That makes sense?
Dude, let's try to get some muscles.
You want to get some muscle on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone have
He
an
skipped leg day.
opinion? Challenge? He skipped leg day. Okay, sweet. So, we're going to fight the monster and then run. Okay.
Yes.
So, we're going to use the pocket knife, I imagine. And I'm pretty sure we just keep this... The rules didn't say that we discard unless it says so.
Challenge booster?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense.
Okay, so we need a 3, but then +1 to our dice roll, so we need a 2.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I rolled off the camera, but there is a 3, so we meet it. So we win. Draw clue 10.
Oh!
Alright.
Wait, we meet it? I thought if we rolled a 3, then we would lose.
No, we have to meet it or above.
Oh!
So if we roll underneath our danger
So
meter...
a 1 or a 2?
Yeah. Okay, so we fight off the creature at least. I don't know if we defeat the creature, but we at least fight off the creature. And we get a clue. Oh, okay. Did you want to read it? Or did you want me to read it?
You're good.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
It's probably unwise to engage such a savage beast in combat, but danger is your middle name.
Heck yeah.
You land a few quick jabs on the creature before it can react, and then you throw it to the ground. You stand there for a moment, your confidence high. Then the creature leaps to its feet and rushes you.
Rawr.
You manage to win round 1, but you're in no hurry to start round 2. So you race for the shadows beside a big boulder before the creature can get its hands on you. Draw clue number 25. Oh.
I tried for sound effects, didn't work.
No, it worked. Okay, apparently we are also having clue number 25.
This is a long chapter.
I love this. This is awesome. Ooh. You find a pair of binoculars on the shadows. With the creature on the loose, you can't hide here forever. So you keep to the guardhouse, keep this item, and then go to story card 19. Oh, okay, so we can't... That's interesting. So
after the roll, though, are we supposed to move up the difficulty? Oh.
No, it's only... So if we were to lose, then we would raise the danger meter by 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's like a risk of... Not only do we lose the challenge, but we also make the next challenge harder.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had options to go to story card 19 or 8, but because we fought the monster, our... guy says to go to story 19, so we don't get a choice.
So Vava just got us freaking pair of binoculars.
Yeah, good job, Bubba. All right, so story card number 19. Okay.
It's pretty cool how it works.
Yeah, this is really
It's
cool.
almost like computer programming, like if-and statements. Like, if this happens, then this happens.
If this, then this. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So, you were lucky to escape the creature, but you know it's still out there, somewhere. You run into the old guardhouse, which has one small room with server AI. I'm an idiot. It says several, but I was like, server
AI.
Which is a small room with several TV monitors flashing black and white images of various places on the estate grounds. So it's just like a guard post room with all the TVs and cameras.
Wait, are they on?
Yeah. Some monitors are broken, and shards of glass are scattered across the desk and the wood floors. A hefty book titled History of Northwind County is lying on the desk. Curious, you look up the name, Marsden Henry, in the index. Sure enough, it references an entry on page 93. Your heart races as you turn there to read this bio. Henry Marsden, born in 1839, died 1887. General in the Union Army during the Civil War, severely wounded at the Battle of Shiloh in 1862. Appointed warden of Hedgebrook Prison in 1880. Rumored to have been killed in the prison riot fire of 1887. Not a popular guy, you think. The desk has 3 drawers. Maybe there's something useful inside. A wooden ladder leads up to the hatch in the roof. Through a window filled with cobwebs, you can see an open field that leads to a manor's front door. You can consider what to do next. Optional challenge. Which is a... what are the... I wanna reference it correctly.
So, is it saying we can either go on top of the guardhouse or go to the front door?
I will read that in just a second. So this is a perception challenge, the blue eye. So I think first, before that... Yeah, I'll just read it as the card goes. So maybe I won't read the options until we get there. So optional challenge. We can search the desk for drawers. If we win, we draw a clue, but if we lose, we raise the danger meter by 1.
Oh.
Do we wanna...
Or we do what? So we either check for the drawers for clues or do what?
Or we just don't.
Oh.
To read something real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, do you want to try? We just have to roll a 3 or higher. Or rather, what is our... Okay, we're checking the drawers. We're checking the drawers. Okay. So all we have to do is roll... Oh, wait, we can use... Yeah, let's use our high-powered binoculars.
To check the drawers?
I guess. It says we can use... All it says is that we... the rules say we can use a perception... Like, we can use the equal... symbol on symbol.
Equal symbol on symbol.
So like so for the monster fight, it was a physical challenge, and so we could use a physical item. And so this is a perception challenge, and so we can use a perception item.
Huh.
I don't know if it necessarily makes sense.
But it works, I guess.
Should we try to make it make sense, or should we just go for it?
Let's just do it.
Okay, so +2 to our dice roll, which I'm pretty sure just automatically gets it.
Does that mean then if we roll a 1, we would be technically getting a 3? So there's no way we could lose the roll.
No, so the rules say no matter what, a 1 fails.
Oh, so we'd have to get at least 2.
Yeah. Okay, we got it.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, draw clue number 4. You want to draw us clue number 4?
Dude, I got you, bro.
And then it says after challenge, make a story choice below. What's number 4? What do we get?
All right, you find a battery in a drawer. It could power a flashlight or a taser or who knows what else.
Okay, yeah, we got a battery. Why not? Why not? That is something to keep track of. It has this little thing in the like this little divot where for challenge boosters, because you can only use 1 booster at a time. So if we get more, if we get more like of the same thing, we can't stack them. Okay.
Dang it! I really wanted to tie my knife to
right?
my binoculars
yeah.
and
Just in
throw
case.
my battery at someone.
Okay, so we can either climb the ladder to the hatch in the roof above us, or we can crawl through the window and run for the front door of the house. But remember, the monster's still outside, so we can go to the top of this little guard station.
I say we go on top of this guard station.
Guard
the
station?
monster again. Let's not
I kind of feel
test our
like
luck twice.
we should go to the top too. Does King Vavavoon, do you have anything that you want to do? Monster? He wants us to go outside.
Freak that kid.
Stunning. Thank you, King Vavavoon. We do try to get this just a little family friendly. So, let's see. I don't know. I guess. Should we go outside?
No.
That's what King Vavavoon wants us to do. Here, tell you what. Since me and Zach don't want to go outside, we'll still give the chance for us going outside. So evens, we got the window. Odds, we're climbing to the top of the roof. Okay. Okay, it's evens. We're going out the window.
What?
All right.
No.
Yeah,
This game is rigged.
we're going out the window. Okay. If we call through the window and run for the front door, go to story card number 3. We're going backwards.
Oh gosh.
Okay. You only make it a few steps across the open field before you hear a clicking sound from around your feet that freezes you in your tracks. Looking down, you see freshly disturbed earth around your sneakers, as though someone had recently buried them there. As you lift your foot to look, click, click, the reality of the situation becomes clear. You have just stepped on a landmine. A noise like thunder, indefinitely loud, rings out, but you never even hear it. Instantly, everything goes black.
Forget the monster.
The end.
Wait, what?
Yep, we die.
Really?
Yeah, but move back one space on the psychic scale and return to the previous card. So we get to try again, but we just died, which makes
What's
us
the random landmine?
closer to losing. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in. Okay.
That makes no sense.
Well, we told you about Vavoom. If you climb the ladder, okay, we're climbing the ladder, so we're going to number 27. Rip. All right. Okay.
Wait, so can we even decide whether or not to go on top of the roof now? Or, okay.
Yeah, so we just go back to the last decision. It's just now we're closer to being completely dead. You scramble up the ladder through the hatch and onto the guard's house decaying tile roof. It seems to be on the verge of collapsing, but you find a spot that you're reasonably sure won't cave in when you put your weight on it. Across the dangerously unstable roof from where you crouch uneasily, you can see a pile of construction materials, probably left over by contractors working on the roof. Among the materials is a first aid kit, but navigating the length of the roof to reach it will be perilous. One wrong step and you could stumble off the roof into a ditch you see below. Near you is a thick vine that you could climb down to reach a courtyard. And not too far from you is a big, long board someone has laid between the roof and a nearby greenhouse, which seems to be sturdier than the guardhouse. Okay. Optional challenge. Get to the first aid kit. So we can draw a clue if we win, or we raise the danger meter by 2 and we instantly go to a story card. I guess I shouldn't say that. I want it to be like as immersive for you as possible. So, are we going for that first aid kit? Just to remind you, across the dangerously unstable roof from where you crouch uneasily, you can see a pile of construction materials and a first aid kit.
I feel like we'll need the first aid kit like later for something.
So you want to do the first aid kit?
Dude.
It is a speed challenge.
Because even if we somehow get into the house, eventually, if that's where this is leading us, like I feel like there's that monster, whatever thing, is still gonna be somewhere.
Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do that. So we gotta make a challenge roll. So we gotta get above, because we can't boost anything. We gotta get above a 2. We got it. We're rolling like champs today.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Except for when we step on landmines.
Yes. Yeah, that was like not gruesome, but a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be.
Right.
Also,
It escalated so quickly.
Okay, clue number 6. Okay, a first aid kit. The first aid kit is fully stocked. The way things are going, you're sure you'll need it. Discard at any time to lower danger meter by 4. Oh, that's really good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's like a advanced bottle waddle.
By 4, so like if we go up to 6, we can move it, and then
We
we
can
go down to
go-
like 5. Or 4?
5 or 4, yeah. That's really good. Good job. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. Okay, so we're now steadily on the other side.
Well, I'm guessing though when we use it, it's like gone.
Yeah, it says to discard it.
Wait, is that the same with the binoculars?
No, the binoculars we had to keep. So it says keep this item, keep this item, keep this item,
Oh.
and then discard. And we also discard the water bottle when we use it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we can cross the board to the greenhouse, or we can climb down the vine.
I don't want to step on another landmine.
So you want to go across the board?
Yeah.
Going over to the greenhouse? Okay, I'm not gonna ask the chat anymore, just in case you guys are kind of relaxing. So I'll keep on looking at the chat just to see if you have any preference. But if you don't say anything, then we'll just kind of go along. So looks like we're going across the board. Okay, story card 29. All right. Okay. After crossing the perilous board, you find yourself at one end of a walkway that spans the length of the greenhouse roof. From here you can see most of the mansion's vast grounds, which are a little out of place amid the surrounding suburban neighborhood. The air is full of mosquitoes and other buzzing insects. The cloud you saw on the horizon earlier seems to be closer now. You see that there's an open access door in the roof that would allow you to descend into the greenhouse. You can also drop down onto the path, which appears to lead to the side of the mansion itself. Okay, so your options. If you wriggle down the access door and enter the greenhouse, or are we going to drop onto the path and run to the side of the house?
I feel like the more time we spend outside of the house, the less we'll advance the story, per se.
That's true, and the more chances for danger. Or are we getting more items by exploring outside the house, like the first aid kit? Because the inside of the house is very perilous.
Yeah, that's true.
Are
we going to try to get all the items?
I don't know. What do you think? Should we go into the greenhouse? Let's see. Yeah, do we go to the greenhouse or do we go to the side of the house? I say... It sounds like the greenhouse isn't connected to the house, and I kind of agree with you. I kind of want to get inside the mansion. Mm-hmm. I say we just go into the path. It's up to you, though.
Let's do it. Let's
Path?
go on the path. Yeah,
Okay, so we're not descending into the greenhouse, and we're going to drop on a path going to story card number 20. Oh, thank you. Okay, running along the side of the house, you discover that it is a tight squeeze between the house and the fence. You almost have to shuffle sideways to make it through, which makes you claustrophobic. Out of nowhere, you hear the sound of a lone violin playing a gorgeous, flowing melody with expert skill and confidence.
And then a nuke explodes.
The Fallout theme, just like dun, dun, dun. Out of nowhere, you hear the sound of a lone. Oh, sorry. There's a clearing up ahead, though you are unsure of what lies at its end. And the space you are in has become so tight, it would be easier to climb over the fence to check out the violinist playing the amazing melody. So
that's really the only choice we have.
So we're on the other side of this fence, and so we either run toward the clearing.
Wait, so are we not? We're between the house that we want to be in and the fence.
Yeah.
And the sound is coming from the
other side of this fence. Yeah. If you climb over the fence to follow the violin melody, or we can just run towards the clearing, which is, I imagine, on the other side of the house.
I don't see what the violin would matter, though.
I don't know. I don't know why we would want to go there. We're trying to investigate this house.
What if they give us the violin? For whatever reason.
But it's an amazing melody. Check out that violin. It's playing that amazing melody. I mean, we're investigating a murder of some type here. Well, actually, that's not true. We're just investigating
The house.
our dream. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the dream. Wait, but we're not the sergeant guy, right? Are we with the sergeant guy
No,
still?
yeah, we're a detective, and the sergeant is at the house, and we just got the file that led us to this house because we only had the phone number.
Oh, so it's just us.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
us.
but the sergeant... Okay, I see what's happening. Okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I don't think there's a reason to go see the violin.
Yeah.
Let's go to clearing.
Just watch it be important, but we're still going to skip it.
Okay. If run toward the clearing. Okay. Go to story card 30.
Turns out he was playing the violin with like a shotgun as the bow and just shoots us in the back.
Okay, what? Chapter 1 goal achieved. We got inside the Marsden House.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a pretty short chapter, but I liked it.
Yeah, we exploded, you know.
Yeah, we exploded. Yeah. You appear in a driveway, which leads you to the mansion's entrance. On the this is a big front yard, apparently.
Dude, seriously.
On the door is a plaque that reads Marsden and a large crystal door knocker, which seems newer than everything else on the front of the building. You knock it loudly, many times, but there's no answer. The storm is really picking up now. You try the doorknob and are surprised to find that the door is unlocked. You've been lucky enough so far, but you wonder if you've missed something. Before you enter the house, you look back. You can see a few clear paths. One leads towards a statuary, another to a small cemetery. Two more paths stretched out toward the watery ditch with a gate and the house's luxurious pool. You could go back to explore if you want. Story return. There are items in this chapter that will be useful later in the story. You can take a risk and go back for any you missed by following the choices below. So, we can head.
So we should have gone in the greenhouse.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. We can head to the statuary, raise danger meter by 2, and then go to story card 4.
What is a statuary?
I actually don't know. I've heard that before. I'm gonna look it
I
up.
feel like it's like a little garden thing, or
Let's see. I'm gonna look this up.
a little fountain.
Statuary.
I think I know what a cemetery is.
A sculpture consisting of statues regarding collectively. So I guess it's just like a statue
garden.
Garden, yeah. Let's see.
What would be worthful there? A hammer and chisel?
Oh, maybe more weapons, or maybe like a map of the house. I don't know.
A map in the station.
Well, I don't know.
You are here.
you are here. Let's see. Okay.
I mean, what would be in the greenhouse? Like a garden hose?
Well, so we can go either to the statuary and go to story card number 4 in chapter 1. We can go to the cemetery and raise the danger meter by 2 as well. We can actually, I won't be telling you these things. Sorry, because you don't know. Okay, so we can go to the statuary. We can go. Here, let me say it this way. We can go.
You're giving me the choices. You're not telling me what the choices do.
Yes. I'll be like the DM.
Gotcha.
We can go back to the statuary.
Okay.
We can go back to the cemetery. We can head to the ditch.
Ditch?
Or we there's a. It said there are 2 more paths. One leads towards a watery ditch with a gate, or one path leads to the luxurious pool. So we can go to the. We can go.
Wait, if you remember the picture,
Yeah.
they had a sword in the pool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the pool.
Let's go to the pool.
You wanna
Let's
go to
see
the
if there's
pool?
a sword in the pool.
Okay. Otherwise, you may advance to chapter 2. Keep all inventory items. Okay. So you actually have 5 decisions. You can go to the statuary, the cemetery, the ditch, the pool, or chapter 2.
The pool.
The pool.
I want
Okay.
the sword.
Story card number 23. All right.
Dang it! Now I'm trying to remember more of the picture.
Okay, so since we're going to the pool, we have to raise our danger meter by 2.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. It's obvious that nobody has cleaned the pool in ages. The water is a murky green, and the surface is littered with leaves and branches. Ripples pulse outward towards the center of the pool. Out of nowhere, you hear commotion. You look around and wonder if it's coming from inside the pool house nearby. Then you see movement on top of the gazebo in the distance. Someone, or something, is engaged in a struggle up there. Maybe they need your help. Then again, if you offer assistance, you might end up needing help yourself.
Ooh.
Optional challenge. Investigate the ripples in the pool.
Yes, ripples in the pool. I want the sword.
Okay, so you're gonna try it? Okay,
Was...
it's a perception. So we can use our binoculars to investigate the
murky
ripple.
water?
Yeah, we can look at it, look closer at the water.
It helped us in the drawer.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so +2 to our dice roll, and as long as we don't roll a 1, we're fine.
Okay, yeah. Just watch it be, okay.
We got it, 4. Okay, so we get clue number 8. And then, after challenge, make story choice below. Okay, so what do we get?
Alright. You walk down the steps into the water and see what's making the waves. A strange, whirring metal sphere, slightly bigger than a softball. You impulsively grab it, because you're an idiot. The sphere vibrates in your hand. There are 2 buttons on it. You press one. Nothing happens. You press the other button. The sphere continues to vibrate. Instinctively, you press both buttons at the same time. The sphere stops moving and begins to glow.
Oh, interesting.
How big is the sphere that's
I
vibrating?
don't know. It seems like we have... Oh, it says draw clue 21.
Oh.
Interesting. So I'll keep this as like a story clue. This is cool. We're getting like clues. Okay, it's a 21. Let's see if maybe this is like the sphere itself.
The only thing to fear is spirits.
It's a whirring metal sphere. Whirring.
Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. It's not a sword, though.
Okay, so it either glows or vibrates. Move forward 3... Keep this item. Move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale.
Really?
Oh. 1, 2, 3. So we're at 5.
1 step backward, 3 steps forward.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm down for that.
Okay. Okay, sweet. So we can go to the pool house, or we can go straight to the action at top of the gazebo.
Can we go to the action after the pool house?
I don't know.
I feel like now the sword is not related at all to the pool.
I don't
because
think
if you
it
remember
is.
the picture of the pool, like it did have.
Yeah, it was
weapons.
like in... Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, I remember frog. I remember walkers. There was like a net.
Yeah, like a spider net above us.
Yeah, and then there was like the weird person. Like the. What else was there? There was like the trash on the one side.
There's... Yeah, there's a ton of trash on the left
There's
side.
the ice cube and then like a
Right.
frog. You know, let's help this. Let's help the brother out.
You want to go to the gazebo?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to this gazebo. Story card 9.
We're gonna get through all of chapter 1 before we get to chapter
Yeah,
2.
die multiple times. Okay, you sprint up to the gazebo, practically pushed along by the winds that are picking up. A light sprinkling of rain spatters the ground as you run. So the storm's coming, and it's coming fast.
Whoa.
You make it to the shelter of the structure, and the mayhem occurring above you on the roof increases in intensity. Who is up there? What are they doing, you wonder? You notice a driveway about 20 feet away. Premonition. If you are level 2 or higher... No! We're not level 2 because we died. We're just barely not level 2. Okay, so if you're level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue number 27. But we're not psychically inclined, so we can't. We don't notice it.
We're pretty foolish.
Okay, so we can either climb to the top of the gazebo right above us, or we can run to the driveway that's about 20 feet away.
We went from helping this person out to climbing on top or running to a driveway?
The person on top... So the person is up top, so I imagine if we're climbing to the top of the gazebo, we'd be helping them.
I thought they were inside.
Or we can keep on running because the storm's picking up.
Yeah, let's help him. We're this far. Let's help him.
No one's saying anything in the chat, so I think they're just having us choose, I guess. But
they're just enjoying the show.
they're just enjoying the show. Where you want to go? Sorry.
On top of the gazebo.
You want to go on top of the gazebo? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Go to story card number 7. I guess. I don't know. Or 10, not 7. Okay. You stand on the gazebo's railing, setting yourself by gripping an ornate post holding up the roof. Then rumbling above sounds and feel... Well, sorry. The rumbling... Oh, right. The rumbling above sounds and feels frightening. What are you getting yourself into? Reluctant to barge into the middle of the situation, you raise yourself just enough for a peek and discover that there is no one on top of the gazebo roof.
What the...
The commotion is actually a large satellite dish broken into 3 pieces. The big, jagged fragments are still connected to the base by wires, and the violent winds are spinning them in circle with great force.
But how would you confuse that with the struggle?
I guess maybe either your...
Like, if you can see it, or could you not see it? Like, you just hear it?
I don't know. Maybe it's psychic premonition getting in your way and you mixed it up. Or it's getting dark with the storm and you just couldn't make it out.
Okay.
Reluctant, flailing wildly like an angry octopus, the satellite dish almost hits you in the face. You might be able to grab a piece zooming by. Oh, so it's like coming off. Okay. Required a challenge. Ooh. Attempt to grab a piece. Okay, so this is a required challenge. Attempt to grab a piece of the satellite dish that's coming right towards your face.
Have to do this.
You have to try to save your face from a satellite dish. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let it. So it is a climbing challenge. We don't have anything to help you with climbing.
The water bottle?
Go ahead and roll that dice towards me.
Oh.
No, Zach! Okay, we lost. We rolled a 1. Okay, draw clue number 17.
Oh, gosh. Why'd you have me roll the dice?
I don't know. I was like, I want to...
You were doing so good.
I want to involve Zach, you know? I don't know if I will anymore. Okay, clue number 17. Your fingertips graze a piece of the satellite's dish, but you can't quite grab it. You reach too far, lose your balance, and tumble from the gazebo and down a short hill. Your confusion from the fall slowly subsides, and you hear the sound of a beautiful violin nearby.
What?
You stumble off in the direction of the music. Oh, we're getting entranced by a violin right now.
What the heck?
Raise danger meter by 2.
Oh my god.
Ba-gow, ba-gow. Go to story
think,
card
though?
17.
Would you think it's worth to use the
I
health
was
kit now?
I was thinking, is it worth it to use like the water bottle, or are things going to get harder and harder that we want to save those?
Wait, what's the water bottle do?
So the water bottle lowers it by 2, health kit by 4.
Because I mean, it has the same effect as using it now than later.
I don't know. I actually kind of disagree, because what if, and I don't know this, so I'm not trying to, this is just guessing because I've never played this, but like, what if later in the game it's just everything is so hard that we're always going to be up here, and so minusing 4, like, it keeps us in the 4 range, where right now they're not that hard and we're only making it slightly easier for ourselves.
Is that saying though when you get to the 6 you get +2 psychic?
No, it says if the danger meter goes all the way up here, it's -2.
Oh, -2.
Yeah, so we go down the psychic scale.
Oh. Okay, won't use any of that yet.
No.
So what's happening?
So we go to story card 17.
We're up 1 more with the yellow.
Oh, are we on 4? My bad.
I mean, I've been happy with where it was at.
Yeah. Okay. You move further and further towards the hypnotic sound of the distant violin, which is oddly calming and uplifting, even as the winds increase around you. You notice there is a driveway up in the distance, but before you get there, you arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music, a chimpanzee playing his heart out. A soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to the music. You have never heard such an emotional performance. It's beautiful. This is what it looks like.
Yeah, that looks like a very relaxed ape.
If you leave the stable and run to the driveway. Oh, sorry. So we can leave the stable and run to the driveway, or we can tiptoe through the gate to experience the full power of the performance.
I feel like the violin has to be important now, just because like we were there before.
You want to go?
Let's look at this chimpanzee. Let's see what's up.
Okay. So we're tiptoeing closer to the chimpanzee. We're not. It sounds like we're sneaking. We're not making ourselves known. Okay. So, you tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the chimp's violin piece. Quietly. With your third step, you trigger a motion sensor light that completely illuminates the interior of the building. Apparently, this is no stable. It's a kennel. 20 Doberman pincers were peacefully enjoying the concert, but now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp frowns and slowly points his violin bowl towards you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you, and then eat you alive. The last thing you see is a chimpanzee's violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing!
What is this game?
The end! Move back one space on the psychic scale and return to story card 17.
Who puts a landmine outside the door of a guard station?
Fantastic. I am just absolutely loving this. Okay. So.
This is actually really fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we died and we come back. I like to think every single time we die, it's kind of like we zoom back. You know, The Edge of Tomorrow or Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, it's like that. It's like, and all of a sudden we're looking at the monkey and we're back. And so, knowing the fate that will befall us, we go to number 30. Which number 30, if I remember correctly, is goal achieved. We're at the door of the Marsden mansion.
Okay.
So
basically we just didn't go to the gazebo.
Yeah.
Okay. Checkpoint reached.
So we can go back and try again, but we will be raising the danger and possibly die again.
I got the circle vibrator thing.
Yeah, which was good. It was good that we went back. But do we want to go back again or go inside the Marsden house?
Let's go inside the Marsden house.
You want to go inside the Marsden house?
Let us continue on this story.
Okay, sweet. That was like about an hour. So we're gonna call it. No, we're gonna continue chapter 2, but we'll have that be after a 30-minute break. I think. I think we'll be back and we'll kind of have that be an ending session.
Whoa.
And we'll have it for like our YouTube videos. We'll have like the House of Danger chapter 1 and then chapter 2 as a different video. So sweet. This is really fun.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
This is really cool.
We'll be back after a short break and hopefully you guys stick with us for chapter 2. So yeah, thank you and we'll be back.
Bye, but not